Okay. All right, all right, all right. Wow, damn. That sounded very deep. My voice is deep now. Damn, I think. Okay. I think I know what's happening. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, I like this sound. I like this. I'm gonna talk more. I need to talk more like this. I need to talk for lengthy periods of time because I think it literally trains my vocal cords, and I'm not even joking. This is amazing. Okay, what happened is I talked a lot today, and I can feel actually. Okay, I need to look at the camera. I can feel my vocal cords hurting because I've talked a lot. Okay, and I don't know if this is like something that will wear off or that will be kept. Hopefully, it's kept honestly because I like the sound, and it sounds deeper. Does sound very deep, and almost what is it called? There's a description for it. Grungy? Not grungy. Anyways, I met up with a couple of friends today. Honestly, it was very fun. I really liked it. Um, and yeah, it's been fun. I'm very grateful that I get to spend some time with a couple of friends. Uh, it's very fun and it's refreshing. It's very refreshing. All right, I think we should. It's 11 p.m. right now, so it's kind of late. Uh, I don't want to stay late too much, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the video really quick, and I'm gonna draw a head, and that's gonna be about it. Uh, Honestly, I haven't had a chat on the stream in a few days, and I've my brain has been telling me like, oh, what's happening? Is YouTube shadow banning you, or what's going on? You're not popping on the algorithm, but uh, it'd be really fun to have somebody to talk to. Like I've been having a blast actually. There's one stream where I spent 45 minutes on stream just drawing, nobody in the chat to talk to, and it was genuinely because I was doing something. I was drawing a head, and I got the structure right, kind of. No, not really. But yeah. Keanu Steve in the chat. What's up, Keanu? How are you doing, my brother? Oh, dude, YouTube is very interesting. I'm starting to realize. I don't know if I mentioned this here, but I have another YouTube channel that I'm posting on. And there's this one short that I posted that uh just it popped off for like 2 hours, and then it was dead again. Like I don't know what, like it stayed dead for like 11 hours, and then for the for 2 hours it got like a considerable amount of views, and then it died again. I don't know how it works. But it's interesting. I need to do a little more testing. It's going great, alhamdulillah. Thank you for asking, Keanu. It's Friday. I made up with a couple of friends. We had like a coffee, and it was fun. It was genuinely, I had fun today. I had fun. How about you, my brother? Well, today's Valentine's Day. Uh, but I spend it with the homies. I didn't spend it with a person, with a love interest, and I'm just gonna keep it at that. Oh, but my voice is very. Man, I talked a lot today. Let's go on Proko's channel. How about you, Keanu? How was it? Wait, I'm doing this. Wait a minute. Which channel am I doing this on? Forgot it was Valentine. Bro, same. Actually, in the co-working space that I work in, they have like a workshop for like self-love and acceptance and appreciation stuff. Like that's the only reason that was keeping Valentine's Day in my head. That, and I was working on a marketing campaign. I was doing designs for a brand where, you know, they're celebrating Valentine's Day. Otherwise, I wouldn't know this. This is the YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, we're on this channel. Okay, great. Let's go on Proko. Proko. Gradient map trick to improve your values. Honestly, let's look at that. Should we? Honestly, let's do it. I think it would be beneficial for both of us, for me and for whoever's in the chat. Gradient. Shush. Do you work in an office? I thought you freelanced. Yes, I do freelance. However, there's a co-working space that I go to and I work in. I can do, you know, freelance obviously from home, but working from a co-working space it's better for me, at least. I'm way more productive there. Also, there's actually people and opportunity, you know, there's people to talk to, and you can network there and get clients, so it's fun.
In Photoshop that you can use to check your value composition studies. It's kind of like...
Wait a minute. Okay. And it's about to be a beautiful day. Jumping out the window. Letting everything go. Letting everything go.
I'm going to be showing you a quick trick in Photoshop that you can use to check your value composition studies. It's kind of like the posterize tool, where you can reduce an image into a more limited set of values. This one worked really well, but the problem with the posterize tool, you can't tell the posterize tool at what point in the value scale are your thresholds. Where do you need it to go from that white to that middle value, or from the middle value to the black? And so if you want basically a posterize tool, but with control of the thresholds, you click on this little guy and you add a gradient map, and you see it adds a new layer and it makes this gradation. And what this gradation does is it reassigns every value to a different value or a different color. Now I got a gradation from purple to white. And then I could say, well, my lights, I don't want it to be white. I want it to have like this warm glow to it. Nice. And then you can choose kind of a color composition for yourself. A lot of illustrators will maybe do this to take black and white study or a sketch to a colored one very quickly, to where you can assign some shadows a specific color and your lights a specific color. And then you could even go beyond that and say, well, I don't want it to just be a linear gradation from purple to orange. I want to add a third value. You just click down here and you say, well, I want it to go from purple to like this hot orange or hot kind of a red, then to a yellow. And then even in here, between each one, you have this little marker.
That's amazing.
And you can move it. You see that it's a very hard step now from the yellow to the red, because I don't have a smooth gradation here. Instead, I have a very sharp edge. I could do the same thing in here. It'd create a hard edge from purple to the red. And now I have 3 very clear steps. So you can see kind of where I'm going with this. I could just do 3 different values. And now I have essentially medium value to dark value. So you can use this as a way to check yourself.
You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
This gives you some feedback, so you don't need an instructor to tell you that, ooh, that whole background area that you made as dark was actually very, very light. I'm not sure why you grouped that in with the dark. You can get that feedback perfectly with this, create a quicker feedback loop, and check yourself. It's very important in order to improve quickly. And the other thing that you might have noticed is that it's not a perfect two value thing. Even within the shadows, this black in here, you have some of these medium grays. They're all kind of dark still, so you can still see a very clear divider between the white and the dark. The reason that's happening is this little guy over here that you can drag, even if I bring it all the way, you still have this gradation over here. It's not a perfect step. But I've found a really easy trick is you click on the black and then you click inside. It creates another black, and then you just drag it over a little bit, and then you see how now all of those in-betweens disappear because that gradation in here is much smaller, almost non-existent. And another really nifty thing that you could do is you can actually save these gradations. So let's say I want to keep this two value gradation as a template. I could just go in here, call it like two value, and then click new, and it creates another one. You see I already have two for myself created. Let's say I cancel this. At any point you create this gradation map, click on it, and then select your template, and it just applies it really quick. So you don't have to recreate all of those thresholds. All you have to do is select one of them and then just drag it. So at this point, some of you might be thinking, like, is this cheating? You know, that like the thing is giving me the answer. The advice I have to you guys to think about things like this that might feel like cheating is that it really depends. As artists, there's things that we want to train ourselves to be able to do on our own. And there's tools that will do it for you. And the way I like to think of those tools are like calculators. So if you're a mathematician or someone that just does a lot of calculating as part of their job, you could either get really good at calculating numbers, or you can use a calculator. And that can have one of two effects. It can either make you really lazy, so you just aren't able to calculate things on your own, or it could just make you really efficient, to where you're using calculators so that you can get the job done quickly. And so it really depends. It depends on your goal, it depends on your job, it depends on what you're trying to do. It depends on why you're using the calculator. So if you're a student in math class and you're taking a test and the rules say you can't use a calculator and you use a calculator, well, that's cheating. Obviously, that's cheating. But if you're a student and you're studying for a test and you use a calculator to check your answers, then that's not cheating. You're just getting feedback so that you can catch your errors and fix your errors before the test. You're just trying to improve your skills. But if you're a student and instead of trying it on your own, you just fall back on using a calculator, then you're just cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself out of the potential improvement you could have had if you tried it on your own and you focused on improving your skills so that your mind could just do it on its own. And so that's the reason why I give tools like this, is so that you can get feedback on your own. You don't need an instructor with you all the time. You can check your own answers and you can immediately catch your mistakes. And what that allows you to do is to avoid developing bad habits. And also it helps you improve faster, because if you catch your errors right away, you can start working on those errors right away and start improving right away. Okay, so that's when you're in school and you're studying. But what about like when you're a professional? Like, do you use these tools to solve composition for you still, or do you just still try to do it on your own? And I think in that case, it still really depends. It depends on your job. If your job requires a lot of precision, let's say you're a rocket scientist, it doesn't matter if you can calculate something on your own without a calculator. Like, nobody cares. Did you make the rocket not crash? Did you do the thing that works? And so in professional art jobs, it's the same way. You could have a job that requires precision, and it doesn't matter what your skill was. Like, you're not putting your name on it. It's just it's a job where like it's a technical rendering of some product and the product needs to have exact proportions. It's like, yeah, just project it, trace it. Like you need to just get that precision in there. But you have to be careful with these tools that give you precision, because precision can hinder creativity. Like if you're a fine art painter or an illustrator, you need some room to explore. You can't just have 100% precision because you need to explore ideas, you need to push and you need to pull, and you need to try to change the colors and the values and move things around. You gotta try different things to see what works better. So if you train yourself to rely on these types of tools, then you're actually hurting yourself as a creative, because you're gonna use these tools and you're gonna be stuck in that precise mode and you won't be able to explore different options. So these tools are there to help you develop your eye to see correctly. But then don't get addicted to these tools so much that you can't break free from the boundaries of reality. So that's my long-winded spiel about cheating. Is this cheating? Are other tools cheating? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends. And the other thing that this is useful for is you could just study a composition. You can just say, oh, I really like that painting. I want to quickly just see what that master did. You just drop it into Photoshop and do this thing and study it. And even that, just trying to study and deconstruct someone's painting is very useful to just start seeing composition and value breakups, value grouping. Then sometimes if you want to simplify that even more to where in a little thumbnail you can get like really quick shapes, then what you could do, so I want to duplicate this layer, you could blur that layer underneath, and what that does is it actually simplifies the shapes. It doesn't blur the edges, because remember, the edges are determined by this gradient map. It's still gonna be sudden steps.
Nice.
All you're doing is you're
This is like in After Effects, like the effects stack. Like you have this applied first, and this applied second.
blurring the
Sort of like
shape, and so you're blurring the details of the shapes. And so now you have a much more simple composition. So if I hide this one, there's the original and there's a blurred version. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. So make sure you don't use this to hurt yourself. Don't use this to slow down your progress. Use it to give yourself feedback and speed up your progress.
So several of you mentioned that you don't have Photoshop. I made a little value study tool over at proko.com/values. It's like the gradient map layer in Photoshop, but with some additional features. You just load in a painting and add some value steps in this gradient bar. The histogram up here shows you how much of each value is in your image, which can sometimes help you identify the major value groups. You can also adjust the number of steps with this slider, and then click distribute if you want them to be evenly distributed. The simplicity slider simplifies the shapes and removes details. And then down here, you can see the value distribution and a little indicator below that, telling you if your image is high key, mid key, or low key. Oh, and then there are two view options that you can toggle between. If you're in the single image view, you can click and hold the image to switch between the original and the value study. All right, go check it out. I hope you find it useful.
If you made it this far, you're probably really serious about learning how to draw. There's a lot more coming if you get the premium version. We're gonna learn about organizing values with value keys and value ranges for better composition, and go deep into light on form. I'll give you exercises and projects to help you practice, and I'll do a bunch of demonstrations and critique videos to guide you along the way. This course already has over 100 lessons about line, shape, perspective. The remainder of this course is all about shading. I hope to see you in the premium section. That's over at proko.com/drawing.
Man, honestly, values and adding values seems like a very daunting job for me. But we're gonna have to do it at some point. At some point. Alright, oh my god. Okay, you know what? If this is like a character, an evil character for like a Disney evil character, then sure, that would look, this is great. But the poor woman is very gorgeous. Yet, I mean, Yet I drew her this way. I mean, hopefully she never sees this. She probably never will, but you know, who knows. Okay, I want to see actually what's the mess up. Before I lay her on, like, not on top, like below, what I can see here is that the eye is very to the left, right? This is very close, I think. Yeah, see, even the angle between this tip of the nose, this end of the nose, and the ear, sort of like, it's a straight line. However, this is like at an angle, so yeah. Let's flip this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look pretty. It's an ugly one, but it's an ugly one that works somehow. All right, let's see. I think the silhouette, like the head is kind of there. It's the features that are not well placed. For example, this eye right here, the eye on the brow, actually. And I know I'm gonna mess it up right now, but I'm going to try to pick this and just put it where it's supposed to be, something around here, sure. And then I'll take this and I'll pull it up a little bit, and then I'll take this and I'll pull it backwards a little bit, and that's it. We gave her some... Okay, that still looks bad. But yeah, anyways. Let's pick another one. I'm not giving myself a hard time on features. Jeez, is this guy naked? Like, bro. I said I'm not giving myself a hard time with features because, you know, I'm trying to learn the structure of the head more than the features. I haven't really studied the features, so yeah. Instead of overlapping the ref, draw on top of the ref with the intent of understanding the distance and proportions between the features. Okay, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do today. But before we do that, really quick, I want to try the threshold sort of thing that Proko just showed. I think it's interesting. I can even like use it on my graphic design stuff. So a gradient map, right? My gradient map is white on white. That's all right. Let's do a basic one, and the basic one is black. Okay, there we go. Let's only couple it to this one, and then we pull this down a little bit. There you go. This is like this, or like this. Whoopsie. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There's levels as well, isn't there? I want to pull this way up here. And, oh shoot. Where's okay, here we go. Let's shit. That's cool. I like that. Okay, let's do it with colors now. So this one is going to be, let's say, something around like this dark blue. And this one is sort of like a gold. A gold's around here. That is very interesting. Do you mind sharing the ref? I want to draw along. It's been a while. Oh, absolutely, bro. 100%. I'll do it. I'll share it on on the Discord if you have access to it. Discord. Where do I put it? Do I put it in illustration process? Or all right, and this is the reference. And after I'm done drawing this, I'm going to post it there as well. It's on the Discord. It's in the illustration process channel. You'll find it there. All right, we've had that, and this is going to be a boiling hot red. All right, and then we're gonna up its value a little bit. Oh, this looks beautiful. Nope. Is this a stylization study or realistic? You know, do your own thing, man. I don't know. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to familiarize myself with the shapes. So I think I'm going more towards the stylistic route, just because I don't want to restrict myself with realism and like the likeness of the model or the portrait. So I'm trying to just like get the right shapes, and that's it. So if you want to do it, let's do it like the stylization way. Let me mess around a little bit with this because I'm having so much fun. Ooh, look at this. Oh my god, this is wow. Okay, maybe this way. Woo! Oh, I love this, dude. Okay, enough messing around. Let's get the fun. Let's get to drawing. But I think it's better learn the rule before breaking it. Yeah. I don't know if I explained myself correctly, but what I'm trying to get the shapes correctly, like the shapes just like the reference, and then from there I feel like I can do whatever. If I got the shapes correctly, then I can, you know, mess around with it. All right, here we go. What? Why is it? Oh. Very beautiful haircut. So I don't even think the circle is necessary here, but you know, let's do it with the circle. Sure. This is almost a straight line. The tilt is here. Oh, we have this circle around here. There you go. And then we have this line that's going somewhere like this. Zoop. And then zoop. And then this chin, very big chin. It's a bit tilted. And then the proportions, I'm trying to see the proportions correctly. This is almost like 8, right? Yeah. One plane, 2 plane, 3 plane, 4 plane, 5 plane. That's an ear. 5 planes. Okay. Very sharp jaw. Like, damn, bro. And okay, this is our jaw. Let's do this. Sometimes I don't see this rhythm. Like, I don't know how people do it or what they see in it, but let's put it there. Maybe we'll see the value in it. There, sure. Alright. That feels good to me, I think. Line is like this. Feels like. Okay, there's the middle here and the middle here. All right. There you go. There. Dude, I'm honestly very excited to see how you draw Keanu, because I want to like see where I mess up. The nose is a bit pointy and towards like going up a little bit. Maybe just because we're seeing it from above. But of course, I'm not sure. Very cute nose. And it goes right here. So we have our visor or whatever. Right here, and this, so what goes here. So we have this line. Whoop. You know what's interesting? We only see one nostril here. Like, what's happening? Noses are my arch nemesis, bro. just one ear, one eye. God damn. The next is going to be, this is the end. This is the same line, is it? Is it not? Okay, now the mouth. Mouth, we have a bit of a bump here. Dude, I don't know how to deal with open mouths. They're very, like, especially when the lips are puffy, sort of. And the teeth are, you know, appearing a little bit. I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, the mouth definitely feels small, doesn't it? Okay, let's with the canvas. Yeah, it's the mouth. It's the mouth. Absolutely the lips. What's happening? How do we fix it? Oh, bro, I said I was gonna trace over this and I didn't. Dude. Maybe actually don't change the size, but pull it up a little. I think this is it. No, dude. Dude, stop, relax. No. Okay, I honestly don't know how to fix this one. I feel like I'm giving her a stash here. Okay, that feels better. That does feel better. The hair is like straight out of anime. Can I be real? I think I cooked. I think I cooked. Somehow it looks acceptable. Definitely doesn't look like the reference, but it's okay. Like, it's acceptable. To me, at least. All right, I'm gonna do another pass that's like cleaner with more confident lines, but I'm gonna keep this the old pass too, just like over it. Ah, come on. I hate that. No. Sure. I don't want to give her like a Chad jaw. Do we want to do values on this one or not? Maybe we will. Alright, there it is. There it is. This is our okay, now values. Let's do them under this one. And let's up the size. Let's go down with the flow and a little bit with the opacity. There you go. Something around here. The light source, where's the light source coming from? The light source feels like it's coming from here. Right? So this area is dark, this area is dark. What else? A bit of this area, it's a bit dark. Some cast shadow on the nose. A bit of darkness here. A bit of dark around here and around here. I feel like I'm applying makeup at this point. Around here. I think that's it. That's it, really. And this is just value for the hair. Oh, the ear, definitely. All right, let's give her whole face some value just so we can put like the highlight. So this is going to be, we're going to reduce the opacity on this one. Very amazing, I know, I know. So let's reduce the opacity even further down, something like there. Okay, and then we can mask some of these parts out. I don't know if I'm doing it or not. Is it even noticeable? I feel like it's not noticeable. Is it not? Then it doesn't matter. You know what we can do? We can darken this. Come on. Yeah, darken these layers and freaking merge them. Just so when we darken this up, it doesn't look like as bad. Oh, shoosh. No, absolutely not. So this at a 55, okay, I guess. This still sucks, but whoops. And then we do the highlights. Okay, now it's kind of working, but the highlight, there's a bit of a highlight around here, and this does not feel like it's a good way to do highlights. So let's undo the opacity thing. Let's set about 36. We don't want that. This is where we want it. A little bit of a highlight on the nose. And on here. For some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's not even noticeable. Just sent it? Okay, let's see. I gave her a big forehead though. What the f... Okay, this is just beautiful. Like, bro. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, OG? That was what I meant, by the way, outlining the reference. That's amazing. Okay, we need to do that more often. Do you have, OG, did you practice with us? Because if you have something to send, that would be amazing too. Holy, wait, I need to show this. Wait, gradient. There we go. Bro. This is so beautiful. I exactly see what you mean, my brother. Yeah, there's a straight here that I didn't really see, and the forehead as well. I'm gonna send mine now. Not just joined. It's okay. It's okay. Where's mine? Hey, honestly, I don't know, man, but I think mine is better. Okay, I'm just gonna take a screenshot because I don't want to export it. Too lazy to export. Oh Lord. Does he have Insta or something? I don't think I've ever asked. Do you? Do you, Keanu? If you do, definitely like link us up, my brother. Oh, what? Okay, that's crazy. Okay, you know what's insane? YouTube is actually blocked for me right now. Hey, link the Instagram. Do you post on Instagram? If you do, let's freaking see it. Like the straight line here doesn't actually go up with this point of the eye. Ooh. Okay, I think I see it. I think I see it now. It's the amount of information of you gather from the relationships between the, you know, the points, not even necessarily the shapes, right? Because this from here to here, it's a straight line, for example. Like from here to like this I don't know what you call it, like this kind of like concave area of the eye. Like it's a straight line between this end of the nose and that area too, or the beginning of the brow, you can say as well. This like end or like tip of the mouth of the lip towards the lower end of the earlobe, the upper end of the earlobe with the beginning of the, wow, okay, definitely going to need more studying on this then. Holy, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather a couple of faces and we're going doing some studying like this. I think that's great. I think that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, Keanu. I really appreciate it. There's, I don't know if you would call it a rhythm, but there's like these two lines are parallel and they're broken by like this straight of the chin. I think that's beautiful too. The nose beginning, the eyebrow, and the beginning of the opening of the mouth all connected. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. You can see it now. It's great. And is this like on purpose? The line that goes from here and goes like towards through the forehead? Wait, this is, I need to fire this, like, bro. How do I add a reaction? Fire. Yeah. No, actually, no. We need, fire? We need a distinguisher for this, because, oh, I can add more one then. Fire? Yeah. Alright, I'm just having fun with it at this point. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Hey, OG, if you want to draw this as well, it's on the Discord. You can do your own spin on it. And yeah. I think we all know that mine is going to be the best one out of the three, but you know, you can try. Anyways, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Keanu, I really appreciate it. I think tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to do some study like that, because the proportions are very interesting, and I think I've been trying to get the proportions. I'm sure I missed aligned some proportions, but you can always overlap your sketch on the ref. Yeah, absolutely. What we're going to do is we're going to study faces. We're not going to draw, or maybe I'll draw. I need to draw something. We're going to study a couple of faces and just like look at them. We're going to look at them for like 15 minutes, extract all the information, and so really we can, while looking at them, we can do the lines and show, like, extract the proportions between you know, the lines and the shapes and whatnot. And I think that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Keanu. Hey, wait, oh, hold on, bro. Quick sketched it. Look at mine. Where is it? Did you actually post it, or what are you talking about, OG? I'm in my face. Huh? You mean the one on YouTube? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm like zoning out. It's because I'm very tired. Oh, look at that. All right. This is going to be it for today. And yeah. All I gotta say is peace the freak out.